Vietnam by motorbike. It's an idea that's been with me since watching the iconic Top Gear episode back in 2008. I've always dreamed of experiencing Vietnam from the seat of a bike. Sure, it's a bit risky, but it's undoubtedly the best way to truly experience this incredible country. So guys, grab your helmet and join me as we journey through Vietnam, discovering new sights and creating unforgettable experiences along the way. Get ready for an exciting adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Good morning, Vietnam! It's very nice weather this morning. Very exciting and give us that positive energy to ride another day, another adventure. We're gonna cross another mountains to get to Da Lat. But first, let me tell you about the unexpected twists that spiced up our morning. Well, we woke up at 7 a.m. because we were feeling rested and recharged after yesterday's incredible lunch and a good night's sleep. It was a good hotel, very relaxing. So we packed our gear and ready to hit the road early.
All good now. Packed. Loaded.
But then, surprise, the hotel didn't accept card payment. We struggled to get cash, but the ATM was not working.
Change? They do change? Yeah, inside. Xin chào. Change? Change? Okay.
I can't imagine the banks rejected our folded bills. They only change, international bills like US dollars and euros when they are not folded, not cut, not written on, pretty new, and not folded. So I was really surprised to know not folded ones, because when we put them on a wallet already, they get folded. We should have changed all our money when we were in Saigon then. Oh guys, finally my friend managed to withdraw some cash from a different bank and it works. So let's start the journey. We are planning to stop in a lake, Ta Dong Lake, for lunch, then keep going with the mountains till we get to Da Lat.
I love Vietnam. I love that lush fields. Oh, that coffee trees. Smells good. Exotic, very exotic.
We are back on the track, but an hour later than planned, guys. Vietnam has a short days. We will be racing against the clock to reach Da Lat before sunset. However, Google Maps says 186 kilometers is barely 4 hours, 5 minutes on a motorbike. But we don't believe on that. It's gonna be like 5 hours and a half, 6 hours, plus the stops that we're gonna make along the way. So stay tuned, guys. Today is gonna be epic ride. Wow, did you see that, guys? That's barely dangerous accident though. No, that's why I keep an eye on the mirrors. Motorbikes, sometimes they came on a speed and they just take over you. So you have to be careful with your left side too, as your right side, and expect the unexpected. Guys, I'm trying to share with you the journey, the truth of the journey as it is, so you will have an idea how the bike trip in Vietnam is gonna go. Because before I came to Vietnam, I have done a lot of researches online. I've seen a lot of videos, but they were all vlogs showing beautiful places, not showing the traffic, the way of driving. They would barely have like 10 minutes on the road, and the rest of the video is all about places to see and sightseeing. It's pretty powerful bike on uphill. I'm trying to catch up I think it's an upgraded. Vietnam, they supercharge their bikes. Sometimes they look like 50, 50 cc, 70, 125, but supercharged, has more power. As you know, guys, I'm riding 150 cc, so it's 150 cc, and still not very powerful, but versus the bike that it's in front of me. Plus, I'm alone in the bike, but I have a heavy luggage, comparing to the couple. Couple has a bag, and there are two people in it. But no problem, I'm having fun. I used to ride the bigger motorbikes, bigger sized engine. I think this size of engine, which is 150 cc, it's barely enough for the Vietnam routes if you're alone, if you got a wife or girlfriend traveling with you. But it's doing it fabulous on the turns because it's a high motorbike. It's not a low ride motorbike. It's a high, as you may see a lot of locals will ride a low motorbike because of their body shape. And curves here are very sharp.
I'm always worried about trucks. Trucks on the curves, trucks they may take a wider turn. So you have to stick with the right side as a motorcycle. This is the low in Vietnam. So if you're riding in Vietnam, you have to expect, they may pass each other, take over another truck in the curve. So always you have to stick on this side, not on the other side. You leave a little bit gap so you can react. Not on the line, you see? So I start on my curve from the right and I go a little bit to the left. Well, I have the vision and I see who's coming over. You see? But curves here are really sharp. Some curves are very, very sharp and they don't seem so. I stick with the signs, with the speed limit, so I can know if it's sharp or not. Then locals. Wow, look at that. I stopped for my friends, waiting for my friends to get here, so it's time to have a picture. I would have a picture and share it with you guys.
And here, guys, I just mounted my camera on my friend chest, so it's gonna change the angle of the shooting. Enjoy, guys. Another beautiful picture not to be missed over that lake full of little islands. We stopped for a delightful lunch by Tadong Lake.
Omelette. Chili. Thai chili sauce. I love it. It tastes chili. I love chilies.
The people at the restaurant were incredibly friendly. We even showed them a video about Vietnamese wives in Morocco, sharing a bit of history about Moroccan soldiers in the Indochina Wars.
Người Việt Nam.
Tedra. Is Morocco, Vietnam. Yes.
Đây Việt Nam này.
Dalat. We are going to Dalat for tonight. Then we are going to the coast to Nha Trang.
Back on the bikes, the landscape was stunning. The winding mountain routes were both challenging and beautiful. We just learned that the name of our country, Morocco, it's pronounced Maroc in Vietnam. They don't recognize Morocco, but they recognize our country when I tell them Maroc. And then this happened. I gave my camera to my friend and he had a minor mishap on one of the curves. Thankfully, he was not injured, just a few scratches on the bike. And my camera survived too. After we checked our friend, he took like 30 minutes to join us. We were worried. We kept calling him, but he never, pick it up. So he joined us and we checked him. He's okay. No need to hospital. Just a little bit injuries on his knee, but it's fine. He's gonna learn. He's gonna learn though. So welcome back to my bike, guys. We're gonna ride our bike now. Fortunately that my friend is safe and my camera is safe. Well, for anyone wanna do Vietnam on a motorbike, routes are not that really easy for beginners riding a motorbike for first time in Vietnam. The curves and turns and routes, they are so slow when you're stressed by the daytime, stressed by the sunset. Well, if you're not really having wide skills on riding motorbike on turns, take your time. Don't plan 200 kilometer a day or 150. Try to plan 60 or 80 instead. Tell you're used to the bike and you're used to the traffic. It is my friend in the front, so he's okay. He's feeling better, but he's attention more now. I keep telling them, to be careful on the curves because Vietnamese traffic is different a little bit. Plus, the routes sometimes are long straight, encourage you to speed up and sadly a sharp curve. I think that the most remote routes, especially the ones on the mountains, are engineered for low speed, not for high speed. So you cannot drive 100 km/h on those tours. You cannot. You're gonna die, guys. Expect 60, 50, 70, 80. That's the average, though. But it stays as a great experience as you came out from your comfort zone, and you came out from whatever you're doing. You're driving a car. You're a pilot, you're on an airplane, but on a motorbike and go in Vietnam, guys, expect it. It's going to be a different experience, full of surprises, and as I said before, expect the unexpected. Based on my researchers, it's a little bit difficult. It's tough in the mountains and tough on the big cities. But when we get to the beach, the ride is going to be much easier, long ways and not many traffic in it, no turns, no many curves. So let's check it out when we get to Nha Trang. So tonight we have an overnight in Dalat, and tomorrow we're gonna drive to Phan Rang and then to Nha Trang. So from Phan Rang we're gonna start the coastline. Here we go, Vietnam! We are having a good weather today. I love that weather. The sky is clear, the sun is warm, and we have got a little bit of breeze, which is fine. I just covered my arms because they are burned from the sun. You would need a little jumper, when you're riding. And my opinion, I would recommend this bike. This Honda XR 150, I think is the best one. The size of the engine is just perfect for the turns, uphill, downhill, off-roads, the beach, the mountain roads. I have done a lot of researches. Actually, no need to bring your own bike. Vietnam motorbike rental companies, they offer all engine sizes. I have seen a 550 Honda, and I have seen a Yamaha, which is a 350, but you absolutely need an international license, and you need to have a license, motorbike license from your hometown, your home country, before you get to Vietnam. Because in Vietnam, you cannot apply for international license drive. But till now, it's okay. We haven't been pulled over by police. We passed like two police checkpoints, but they are not even looking at us.
هادي هادي.
I learned that beeping is very important when you want to take over a truck, lorry, a bus, or even a car. So you make sure they see you. It's a bit windy here. It's windy. I'm sure when it rains here in the mountains, it's not going to be pleasant, right? So we've been lucky to have a good weather since the start. Since the start, seems like summer. It's really hot. It's 30 degrees, 35. Not very humid, but we have got a little bit of breeze. But this wind is too powerful now. We had a little break in that beautiful panoramic view over the valley, and we found a swing, bamboo swing. So we swing a little bit.
Mama Africa. Oh. Oh.
Back to the route. We still have 1 hour and a half till we get to Dala. This is what Google Maps says. So let's keep going.